Hi friends, here we have the Micromax A65 smartphone, and let me just give you a quick overview of the same. Once you open the back cover from the bottom left, you get this kind of structure on the back. Here is the slot where you can insert the SIM cards. This is where you can insert the memory card, which is expandable up to 32 GB, and this is where the battery goes. So that's a 1350 mAh battery. Just push it here, insert the SIM cards, and then you are ready to go. Once you are done, just push the back cover and it's done. Then you need to press the on off switch, and here we are with the boot screen. So let me just wait till the phone is booting up. It will take a while because this is the first time we have booted up this phone, and then for your information, this is actually coming up with Android 2.3.5 and not the latest OS, but again you cannot expect the latest OS coming up on a very low budget smartphone. So here we are onto the home screen of the smartphone. Let me just go through the different options and give you more information on the same. So you just unlock the device. These are different home screens which you get, where you can add different widgets and application shortcuts. On the top you have the notifications area, wherein you can find shortcuts to all different options like the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth data connection, that's 2G or 3G. This is the brightness setting. Then you have the airplane mode, screen timeout, lock screen, Wi-Fi hotspot creation, that's the tethering option, and the auto sync option. So these are different options mentioned here. You can find there are two messages saying that no SIM card, which means that this is a dual SIM card. Once you're done with that, you can move back to the home screen, and then let's go to the applications area. This is where all the applications are available. As you can see, the phone comes with a few unexpected applications like the ES File Explorer, which is the File Explorer application to find different files and share the same. There are also some new applications like the A Control, M Store, that's a Micromax Store, Micromax Zone Plus, Micromax Live, Notes. There are some sponsored or crapware applications also, and there is also an application which is for blacklisting some numbers, which is actually useful once in a while. Apart from that, let me just go to the settings and check out what is the current OS version and give you more information on the same. So here the current OS version is Android 2.3.5, which is actually very old. We hope that there is some pretty good update available for this device, and we can take this to at least 2.3.7. Apart from that, let us just check out the other things on this device. Let us just check out the memory, that's the storage onto this device, and it shows that there is an available storage of just 100 MB, which means that we need to quickly buy a new micro SD card and add to this phone, because this space won't be available once you start installing a few applications. Now let me just go to the camera application and check out how good the camera is. The device is performing pretty quick, considering that it has come with the 1 GHz of processor, but we really hope that they should have added more internal storage space. Let us just do a quick check of the camera application here. I really hate this crazy sound whenever you capture a picture on these smartphones. So this is the final output, which looks pretty decent enough, considering that this is just a 2 megapixel camera, and still it's pretty decent enough. We cannot complain much about the same, and that's what the camera offers you with. Apart from that, you also have a front camera that's of 0.3 megapixel, and we will soon do a video call from this smartphone through Skype and give you a quick demo of the same. So as of now, this is the smartphone. Overall it looks pretty decent enough. The volume blockers are available on the right, which is pretty good. When you hold the phone, it's quite decent enough to hold. It's quite very light, and The on off switch is available on the top, which is something new. Generally we find it on the top right areas on most of the smartphones like from Samsung, but this is something different. So that is again fine. The build quality looks pretty good because it's again plastic, but on the sides you would find a steel based bezel which makes the phone more stronger because it's actually on the exterior parts and would give a better build to the phone. The phone display also looks pretty decent enough. You cannot expect a huge, pretty high display, and this is what you get here. So we are connected to the Wi-Fi right now. Let me just go to the browser and check out how the browsing is currently onto the smartphone. Let me just go to a blog, that is Gizmo Report. The typing looks pretty hard onto this device. So the blog is loading now. Do make a note that we are on a 25 Mbps connection right now, and the smartphone, that's the mobile version of the blog, has actually loaded up here. Let me just see if there is an option to open the blog in full mode. That's not the mobile version but the full version. There seem to be no option for setting up that one. So let me just go to the web pages and check out how the content is flowing up and how it's loading up here. So it's actually pretty good. The content is perfectly visible and also it's loading up perfectly. The alignment is pretty decent enough, as you can see here. Let me just check out in the landscape mode. And yes, here also it's pretty decent enough. Let's try to access a very heavy website like CNN.com. Let's see how it goes. So the website is loaded quite quick. The content is pretty decently loading here. Let me go to the full site option, which has a huge amount of images, advertisements and a lot of scripts running in the background, which can give us a real picture. Do stay tuned for more on our channel because we will also be doing a few benchmark tests and give you a comparison of the benchmark test with other similar priced smartphones. So this is how the content is loading up onto this smartphone, which is pretty good. You can see there's no broken content. It's perfectly loading up. When I try to move from the landscape to the portrait mode, it's still loading up perfectly. So that's a pretty good demo which gives you an idea that the browsing is pretty good on this Micromax smartphone, that's the A65. Apart from that, the camera is very low, but again it's a low budget phone, so you not complain much about the same. We'll try to play a few games in the next series of videos and show you a demo of the same. So stay tuned. Thank you.